Brandon Moss steps in now. Infield shifted well to the right here, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Cardinals have been held. Perhaps. Now, people describe this guy as throwing a heavy sinker. Would you guys agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's hard to explain why that's the case, but it's true. When you run into a guy with a good sinker and lots of movement on it, it just feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. The ball just doesn't go anywhere.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Bases are empty, one man out. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Full count, 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Yadier Molina will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
2 out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now this is popped up. Room, however, behind the plate for Castro. And he'll get under it to put it away. Evan Gattis digs into the box in the lead.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Piscotty makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Colby Rasmus. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
1 out, nobody on. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Looking up is Holiday. Gone! A solo home run off the bat of Colby Rasmus. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, come on, guys. That's 3 home runs he's allowed in the first 3 innings of work, and I got to think that they've seen enough, haven't they? I just can't see him turning things around the way he's been getting lit up so far.
Here's George Springer. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land foul shy of the wall. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's quickly 0-2. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Here it comes, 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Grichuk. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Luis Valbuena. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Peralta's there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One more for the Astros. Rendell Grichuk will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just one run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Grichuk is retired, and there's one away.
Yeah, and that's the one problem with throwing that heavy two-strike sinker. That's good work behind the plate to keep that ball within reach and then make the play at first.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Gomez is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Matt Carpenter digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Tap fouled at home plate. The 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They won't make a dent. Lance Lynn will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. John Singleton is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
That's a great swing there. Leading off an inning, it's a fastball, but he just goes right with it and drives it the other way toward the gap. He's going to wind up on second here with a leadoff double.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. The relay throw, and he is in there. Jose Altuve will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
You know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Lynn comes set. Here it is on 0-1. This is skied out to deep center field. Grichuk racing back to the track. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Grichuk going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Now batting.
Oh, darn near had his second home run of the ball game. You see this thing bangs off the wall out there. He's into second with a double.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. 7 runs, 9 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Piscotty moves over, and the inning is over. Matt Holliday heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Well, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally, this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
To 2-2 now. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller, the thought is that you've got to get out there and hit the ball before it sinks. So that means if you're a right-handed hitter, you got to jump out there and pull it. And that's exactly what he did.
Johnny Peralta will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And 2 strikes, here it is. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. At the plate, Matt Adams. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in a matter of about 5 feet.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. Stephen Piscotty is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Brandon Moss digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Set to deal on 2-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More. Michael Wacha will come on now to try and sort this mess out as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Driven to deep right field. Piscotty going back. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting,
In now, Colby Rasmus. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Waka looks in. Here's the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And another foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. George Springer will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
George Springer.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And you can tell by the way these guys are swinging. They're just not picking the ball up very well. A lot of late swings. Pitches are getting on these guys quick.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're still in control 7-0. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. To short. Correa scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Rendell Grichuk will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame. Colton Wong will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
2 out, nobody on. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Jonathan Broxton will come on now to try and sort to go at least a few innings here. Luis Valbuena will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. A swing and a fly ball. Holiday. Solo shot to right center as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, when you start relying on one pitch out there, and you become a one-pitch pitcher, there's no doubt in the hitter's mind what's coming. He's sitting on this one all the way, and he launches it right over the wall.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And on one pitch, he's retired.
Now batting,
Jason Castro digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. That's lifted the other way out to left. Plenty of room out there for Holiday. And that's out number 2.
the second baseman, number
Jose Altuve steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Astros get a run here. Brian Pena is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Brian Pena.
Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Oh, and he misses it. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll get in there safely. Tommy Pham will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Tommy Pham.
In there, no balls and a strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Dean Anna will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit to maybe change their fortunes.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting,
Matt Adams will dig in. Took a called third strike his last time.
And Matt, that was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled him last time up, so it'll be interesting to see if they attack him with a breaking ball again here.
Here comes the 0-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance. Throw gets him, 2 down.
up next for the
Stephen Piscotty steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Singleton in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 1-2.
That pitch count is 88 now, but to me, he looks good to go.
He got him, and exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. Tommy Pham will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Dean Anna will stay in the ballgame as a new shortstop. Jed Jerko will also enter as he takes over at third base. Carlos Gomez will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Grichuk is under it to tuck this one away, and it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 7th. Carlos Correa will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Piscotty is camped under this one. 2 gone.
Up next for the Astros.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both the lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Into the windup and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Hard hit ball to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first. Brandon Moss will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, that's a hat trick for him now. His 3rd strikeout in the game, and I think the one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to go down looking. That's almost like admitting you're beat. That's a sinking feeling in that guy's stomach there.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. In the air now, out to right field. Springer has a read on it. 2 gone. Ruben Tejada will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. The 0-2 home. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
3-2 now. A little bouncer. That's foul, so the battle will continue.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Paul Haney will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Aaron Luke is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Number 80, Aaron Luke.
George Springer will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Here's the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. High in the air and deep to left center field. Luke looks up and it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Here's Luis Valbuena now as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will get this one. Bases are empty here, nobody out. High in the air out to center field. Luke over to his right. One down. Now batting, John Singleton. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Pham over to his left. 2 down.
Now batting,
Jason Castro will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Fly ball heading for the alley. Luke going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Jose Altuve will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Piscotty racing back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But add on one more as the solo shot. Eric Fryer is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
You like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he's set down, 1 away.
now batting,
Jed Jerko will get his first opportunity now. First offering on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Greg Garcia will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Garcia.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Two and one. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Astros get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And, guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, he really came through with a dominating pitching performance. You see there, 12 strikeouts, and that doesn't even tell the whole story. That was as good as I've ever seen him pitch.
So that just about does it. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Astros. And with that, let's call on a look at how the Astros line it up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
First pitch, 105.
The windup and the 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Left side. Valbuena's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second.
In now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, we might see a couple of double takes from hitters on pitches down at the knees, maybe even below the zone. Sometimes he tends to reward guys that work down.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down.
Batting third.
Josh Donaldson gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Correa is right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number one.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Bautista, one down.
Batting second.
Stepping in, Carlos Gomez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Stroman's ready. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. Brown going back. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third.
Carlos Correa gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Ranging back is Pillar. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Edwin Encarnacion makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him.
Boy, he was so far behind that first pitch that he over-adjusted and was so far ahead of this one.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. Jose Bautista settles into the box for his first chance. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Stepping in now, Chris Colabello. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Good battle. Count remains full. No score here as we play inning number 2. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Singleton ranging into shallow right, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of it. Evan Gattis strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the 2nd inning.
Designated hitter, Evan Gattis.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Stroman gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And they'll start it as that one's through. Colby Rasmus stands in for the first time.
Colby Rasmus.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and Rasmus becomes out number 1. George Springer steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here.
Fielder, George Springer.
High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Bautista to the track, to the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Batting 7.
Here's Luis Valbuena now.
Luis Valbuena.
As he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Hit hard towards second, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He's around first on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Batting 8. First baseman.
John Singleton steps in now.
Singleton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brown is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Jason Castro, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Belted high and deep into right center. Pilar going back to the track. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run. Dominic Brown will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Oh, I bet he'd like to have that swing back. It's 2-1 now. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch there, 3-2. It probably would have been ball 4, but I'm not sure if I could have laid off that one either.
Out in front of it, strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now, 0-2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Well, after getting ahead here 0-2, he nibbles for a couple pitches, and then finally he just says, all right, I'm through with this. So he goes back to the fastball, just blows it right by him.
Devin Travis will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Batista. Makes the play, 1 away. Carlos Gomez is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a solo home run off the bat of Carlos Gomez. And the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead. Here's Carlos Correa now as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out toward right field. Bautista is underneath this one, and that's out number 2.
The batter, designated hitter, Evan Gattis.
At the plate, Evan Gattis. He singled his last time up. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And Bautista will make the catch to retire the side. One more for the Astros. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in to begin their half of the fourth, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Kevin Pillar is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Believe me, it's way too soon to start worrying about how a guy's hitting. Even though this is 2 strikeouts for him now, spring training is mostly about just getting your body ready for the season, getting used to being in there day after day. I don't think he'll be too worried about his stats. At least he shouldn't be.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success?
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will... Marco Estrada will come on now and take the ball for the 4th time this spring. At the plate, Colby Rasmus. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ready to take his hacks again, George Springer, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
2-run homer his first time. He's looking for another one on that swing.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around first, heading for second now. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Luis Valbuena. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Here's the tag from Donaldson. He's out at third base. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And it's quickly 0-2. Drives it to deep right field. Bautista racing back at the track. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting.
So one away now, and that'll bring in the two-time Major League home run champ Jose Bautista. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
And you know, when you've got a guy out there that's mowing you down, you got to start taking some pitches. I mean, he's tough enough as it is, but he's even tougher when you're helping him out.
Inside and low, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
Now batting.
Chris Colabello is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Fly ball out toward left center field. And Gomez will look this one in for out number 2.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Dominic Brown comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. Underhanded flip over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Jays held in check. They trail it here 3-0. Jesse Chavez is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his third game so far this spring. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Drives it out to deep right center field. Pilar racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he will make it there with 2 bases to kick off the home fifth.
Now batting.
Jason Castro is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Shot towards second, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Not the start he was hoping for out of the bullpen. He's only thrown 2 pitches so far, and they've been turned into a double and now a single. Hasn't cost him any runs yet, but that might not be far behind.
Jose Altuve will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A 2-run home run there by Carlos Gomez. His second of the game as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So he's definitely locked in.
Here's Carlos Correa now.
Carlos Correa.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pilar calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Up next for the Astros,
Evan Gattis will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. It's a solo home run for Evan Gattis as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, normally when you hear guys talking about pitches that hang, they're talking about the curveball, maybe a slider, but this is a cut fastball. It just hangs. You see it there. Just right out over the heart of the plate, and he doesn't miss it.
Into the box, Colby Rasmus.
Colby Rasmus.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo home run off the bat of Colby Rasmus as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, as an offense, you always wish that you could bottle whatever you've got going right now and take it into all your games. Whatever it is, sometimes guys just feed off one another. They start thinking, well, hey, if this guy can hit a home run, and then he hits a home run, when I get up there, maybe I can hit a home run too. And now that's 3 home runs they've struck for in this one inning.
Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Oh, and what's got to be running through that pitcher's mind right now? He already served up back-to-back home runs. You know he's feeling lousy. Then he throws one pitch to the third guy, and it gets hammered. I tell you, they're just jumping all over him right now.
Here's Luis Valbuena now.
Luis Valbuena.
As he swings on the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to center. Pilar is camped under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Russell Martin will get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the 6th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Devin Travis stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Even when he's just laying pitches in there, they still swing right through him.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Gomez giving chase. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one. He
slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. Throw in time and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Jay Happ will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Brown. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Astros,
Jason Castro will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brown moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Jose Altuve will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Turning for second is Altuve. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, we wondered what he'd have to do for an encore. Hey, here it is. His 3rd home run of the ball game. He's having an afternoon to remember so far.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Pilar has to retreat to the track, but he has it to. Michael Saunders is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Michael Saunders.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Move to 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gomez has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
Josh Donaldson will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yeah, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tap foul at home plate. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
You know, there's a lot of pressure on the defense to make a play in a game like this. Everything's magnified at this point, so that's a really good job to stay with this ball and make the play.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
Well, he started off this way, and he continues on. He's throwing first pitch strikes to 80% of the batters he's faced, and we're late in this ballgame, and that's why he's on top.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Down the first baseline. And he is in there. Tony Sanchez will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. To short. Reined in. Flips it underhand. So they do get their first. Michael Saunders will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Dalton Pompey is into the ballgame as well as he takes over out in right. Evan Gattis will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Pompey is under it to tuck this one away, and it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 7th.
Now batting.
Colby Rasmus gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 strides to this point. Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. In the air now out to left field. Brown on the move. 2 gone. George Springer will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Up next,
Luis Valbuena will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Valbuena.
He's set. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, real good extension on the swing that time as he goes out and gets that ball. You'll see the right fielder's got no shot at this one as it's over his head and one hops a wall out there. That's going to allow him to coast into second with an easy double.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Saunders going back, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here as the blowout continues.
Well, remember now, with 2 outs, he had a base open here. So he didn't have to challenge him if he didn't want to, but he decides that this is the guy he wants right here. That's a decision that's going to wind up costing him 3 runs.
0-1, here it comes. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
There's a drive out to left center field. Around third is Castro on his way home. And a relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
And the beat goes on. Another great at-bat, and what else is new? They've now thrown 15 runs up on the scoreboard. Now that is a good day's work.
And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And foul. Here's the 0-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will bang up against the 326 sign. The runner scores from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
And if I didn't know any better, I'd think this was the 27 Yankees up there. Now that's 16 runs they've pushed across so far in my scorebook. Well, it's starting to look like one big ink spot.
This is 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Travis. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So this already... Ryan Goins is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Ryan Goins.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
And that right there, that's why these guys only have one hit. He's had him chasing at shadows this entire ball game.
And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Dominic Brown
Dominic
stands into the box.
Brown.
He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Castro has it. Russell Martin ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Devin Travis will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the offer so far.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
When he starts leaving that curveball up, that's a sign he's getting a little tired out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitcher. He's going to get hurt.
The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. Steve Delabar will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Justin Smoke is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Evan Gaddis is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. Squared that one up just a little late. Driven nicely into the gap. Gaddis will turn and head for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Well, he smokes this ball right here. This is a fastball, and he's right on it. Drives it right into the left center field gap, and He's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Into the box now, Colby Rasmus. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Brown ranging back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Coming to the plate now, George Springer. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And to score, the runner from second. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Now batting.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here.
Your attention, please.
Luis Valbuena will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only one gone.
Well, you know he's feeling good at the plate, so he's already got 2 hits in this game, looking for another one.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Hit hard towards center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Make it 18 runs home now, and this has been an absolute drubbing, and it might not be over yet.
Digging in to try it again, John Singleton. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Hit high and deep to right center. Saunders ranging back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Jason Castro steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. Cecil comes set. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Saunders is after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from first crosses the plate.
And that's 19 runs they've put up so far, and the way they're swinging the bats, there's no end in sight.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Around third is Castro on his way home. The runner from second crosses the plate.
And with that, they're up to an even 20 runs now in the game. And I'll tell you, I like high-scoring ball games as much as the next guy, but enough is enough already. Call off the dogs, man.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second, and this is knocked down over there. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it. And Devin Travis will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Swing, strike 2.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Springer is under it. 1 away. Josh Tolley will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Josh Tolley.
Right side. He's got it. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Yeah, you know, a double play there was always going to be a stretch. And that's where you just take that force out at second, get the lead runner, and then say, you know what? Thank you very much.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full, 3-2. To third, there is Valbuena, and he's safe. Darwin Barney will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, that's a huge difference between being 0-2 and 1-1 as a hitter, especially against a guy like this.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Boy, what a performance of pitching that we just saw. He was so close to putting his name into the record books, but he's going to have to settle for that complete game one-hitter.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for that man right there. He winds up finishing with 3 home runs. What surprised me was, after a while, why even pitch to him?
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Astros win this thing 20-0. So long, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, a spring training matchup between the Astros and the New York Yankees. Jose Altuve heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Houston, second baseman, number 27.
Takes this the other way to right. Beltran is there, one away.
Batting second, center fielder.
At the plate, Carlos Gomez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Carlos Correa takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Beltran, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Oh, man, he put a little something into that swing, didn't he? I'm not sure if this is exactly where he was trying to hit the ball, but it's well over the right fielder's head. And you heard it bang off of that right field wall, and now he's able to pull into second with an opposite field double.
Here's George Springer. As he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Hit hard towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Batting fifth.
Coming to the plate now, Evan Gattis. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Over to get it now is Beltran, and that will retire the side. So a good job of pitching there as they wind up stranding. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees, number 11, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Keuchel sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Well, you're always gunning for a strikeout when he's at the plate because his legs make him so dangerous, even when he hits just a slow grounder. So nice job of keeping him off base right there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, designated hitter,
Alex Rodriguez gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out. 2-2.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. John Singleton makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
21, John Singleton.
A shot down the first base line. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting 7, the designated hitter.
Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Line drive to center field. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but this is one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Sabathia into his motion. Here's the 0-2. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo home run for Jason Castro, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that guy on the mound right now is absolutely livid. He knows that he threw way too hittable of a pitch in the situation when he's ahead in the count like that. He should be mad at himself.
Batting 9.
Stepping in now, Matt Duffy.
Matt Duffy.
As he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. Line to the right side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. In is Beltran, but this is down for a base hit. Jose Altuve will stand in now. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Lined hard toward right center. Hicks will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Brian McCann strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Into the seats, 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting 5th. First baseman.
Greg Bird settles into the box for his first chance. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Well, it doesn't seem like it's taken him too long to get into his groove here. He's now struck out 3 of the first 5 guys he's faced. I'd say that he's looking pretty strong early on.
Starlin Castro is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Carlos Gomez is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Carlos Gomez.
Sabathia gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Hit hard to the right side. Castro has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting,
Carlos Correa walks into the box. Reached base with a double his first time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
the right fielder.
Here's George Springer.
George Springer.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Hicks going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Up next for the
In
Astros,
now, Evan Gattis. He flew out in his last at bat.
Gattis.
Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are two away. Now to the plate, John Singleton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Now batting,
Marwin Gonzalez steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy. And it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-2 delivery. Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
the batter, number 15, catcher
Jason Castro steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at bat in one of the turning points of this ball game right here.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Looking up is Hicks. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, come on, guys. That's 3 home runs he's allowed in the first 3 innings of work, and I got to think that they've seen enough, haven't they? I just can't see him turning things around the way he's been getting lit up so far.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
The second
Jose
baseman, number
Altuve
27,
will stand in, hoping he can find a little green out there for once. He's lined out twice thus far.
Well, sitting up here, it looks like there's a lot of wide open spaces, but he's been hitting them right at people all game long.
In there, a base hit.
And you want to put a big smile on the face of your starting pitcher? Give him a 6-run lead early on and see what you get. He's got to be loving this right now, and I got a feeling they're not done scoring runs for him yet.
Ivan Nova will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. The runs. And not in time as the second run scores.
And if you're going to work away with a two-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner, so you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
High and deep to straightaway right. Beltran racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The runner from second crosses the plate, make it 9-0.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count, it really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Here's George Springer. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as this lead got even wider.
Well, they're definitely using the long ball for great effect so far in this game. That's 4 home runs in the game. In fact, 3 of them in this inning alone. Now, talk about instant offense. They're scoring runs left and right.
Evan Gattis now standing in. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Beltran going back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Before an even 10 men come around to score here as they break this game wide open. Chase Headley will stride forward to lead it off, and I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or 2 on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
1 gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. You know, I think Didi Gregorius has one of the most interesting backgrounds of anybody in the big leagues. Born in Amsterdam, his dad played professionally in Europe, and his mom was a star softball player. And not only that, his brother played professionally in the Italian Baseball League. And he lays off the pitch down and away, ball 2. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Didi actually played T-ball in the Netherlands before his family moved to Curacao when he was 5.
Well, that was probably a pretty good move for him, considering Curacao is definitely more of a hotbed for baseball than anywhere else in Europe. Although the game is growing over there, so keep your eyes open.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Aaron Hicks will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he lays off for ball 1. Bounce towards the second baseman. And the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game. Brett Gardner will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
And they sent him packing on a breaking ball, too. And if it's me, I come right back with it.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Skied into very shallow right. Springer is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. One left for the Yankees. John Singleton is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 9.
Marwin Gonzalez steps in. He scored after reaching on a single this last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number
Jason Castro stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Beltran. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. Carlos Beltran will step in to kick off the inning with Alex Rodriguez waiting on deck for the Yankees.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
In there at the knees, strike 1. On the ground near home. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Way outside. 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And A-Rod swings and misses at that one. He's in a quick 0-2 hole now. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Brian McCann.
Brian McCann will dig in now. The American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here. This Brian Mitchell will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
Leading off for the Astros, third baseman, Matt Duffy.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And it's quickly 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, heading for second now. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
The second baseman, number 20.
Jose Altuve digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. The relay throw, and he is in there.
I think he was hitting fastball there. He blistered that thing right into the gap and all the way through it. Only question was whether it would be 2 or 3, and he wasn't going to be denied as he winds up on third with the RBI triple.
Here's Carlos Gomez. High and deep to right center field. Hicks ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Carlos Correa is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the third inning. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Line to the right side, and that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, stay hot, why don't you? He is wearing these guys out. His third double of the game, and I think these guys have seen just about enough of him.
Here's George Springer as he'll line this one foul to the right side out of play. It's strike one. Liner towards second, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Number 11,
Evan Gattis stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. And that'll get down out there. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
And this offensive explosion continues. They're now up to 14 runs in the game. EK, you can't even count that high. And I think defensively, you got to be saying right now, what do we got to do to get these guys out?
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Shot back up the middle. Hicks will make the catch. Tagging is the runner from third. In to score, the runner from third.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't sure they were going to send him on that ball. This was hit awfully hard, but they decided to roll the dice and take a chance to score him, and it's going to wind up paying off.
Driven to right field and deep. Beltran looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as the blowout continues.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Jacob Lindgren will come on now to try and sort this mess out as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Matt Duffy will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
Well, he's already got 3 hits in this game coming into this at-bat, so we'll see if he can get that 4th now against this new guy.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
I want to take another look at this because this was close down that right field line. Is it a fair ball? Yeah, not by a whole lot, but they got the call right, and he'll get into second here with a double.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Squared that one up just a little late. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hicks is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. Last half. Into the box now, Greg Bird. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. One and two.
And that pitch is only 89 miles an hour. You know, that's not the hardest fastball you're ever going to come across, but it's the command and the two-seam movement that makes that a tough pitch to hit.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Starlin Castro is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Boy, that was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Keuchel gets the sign, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Chase Headley is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1.